So one of the many things I've learned so far while doing this whole trip and booking things and sorting routes out and how to get from place to place is that one of the hardest parts is actually just finding transportation from place to place or country to country. Right now, we're in Laos and we're trying to get to Vietnam. So there's a couple ways. The main ways are bus and plane. The only issue is that the Vietnamese New Year is, I think, from the 26th of January until like the 2nd of February. It's currently the 22nd of January. So that means we have a bit of time before the New Year starts, but apparently once the New Year starts, all transportation in and out of Vietnam is super difficult, and it's been booked up like a year in advance because everyone wants to go home to their families. So this is our problem. We're in Laos, we're right here in Luang Prabang. Originally we were going to go to Vang Vieng, which is right here, and then from there to Hanoi, Vietnam. Now the problem is the transportation because of the Vietnamese New Year, which means we can't do that right now because by the time we get from Luang Prabang to Vang Vieng and then spend a couple days there, it's gonna be the New Year, so we can't go. Other option is to fly from Luang Prabang now to Vang Vieng, which we could do. There's no bus, but we could fly. But that means we came to Laos to visit one city and then we left, which is kind of pointless. The third option is to go from Luang Prabang to Vang Vieng to Vientiane and spend the couple days there and then go to Hanoi, but that means we're in Laos until the 2nd of February, which we didn't really want to do. We kind of wanted to get to Vietnam more than anything. So the Vietnamese New Year's kind of screwed all this up, and the only thing is that we didn't see it coming. Like, I never thought to look in advance for the Vietnamese New Year or anything like that, and apparently people book like way in advance, like I said, like a year in advance for their tickets, so really there's nothing we could have done to avoid it. It's just crappy timing and planning on my part. So we're still trying to figure out how we're going to do it, but eventually we're going from Laos to Vietnam. We just don't know when yet. So Christian just withdrew $1 million in $20,000 bills. I'm going to find another bank because I don't feel like carrying around a fat stack of 20s in my wallet. Like, my wallet can barely close with $1,050,000. Look at that. That's so inconvenient.
I think I saw a guy with 100,000 note, so I think 100,000s exist.
That'd be convenient.
But
all I've seen is 50Ks.
yeah,
Yeah, it's super weird. Converting 6,000s into a dollar is super strange. You guys are lucky though, because one British pound is like equivalent to $1. I mean, 10,000 kips. So much easier.
Dude, just practice your 6 times tables. It's not that bad.
What was the Vietnamese dong, Chris?
17,000 dong to $1.
Heck yes. So the plan today? I don't know what the plan today is. We're just wandering the city of Luang Prabang, and then I think later we're gonna try and walk up that hill. It's like a half-hour walk to a bunch of temples. So that's the rough idea. But the best thing about being on vacations like this is we have no plans, nothing booked, so we can do whatever we want whenever we want. So I'm gonna find some fruit smoothies, I think, and then just walk around. I went for the chocolate peanut donut. What do you get?
Chocolate peanut cake.
What do you get?
mocha cake.
Mocha cake. It's pretty dang good. I have to say, like, so Laos, I guess, has a lot of French influence, so it seems like their pastries and their breads and anything really French is extra tasty. It is. There's a cat under our table. Cat, leave.
I love cats. I absolutely love cats. Every time I've been in contact with a cat, for the most part, they attack me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like cats.
They probably like sense my fear.
Yeah, probably. I don't want rabies.
It's grim.
Obama was here.
Yeah.
Obama's standing where you're standing, dude.
Do I look like Obama?
Chris, I'm gonna put your picture up there. Chris was here.
Have you paid
Chicken sandwiches.
Chicken bacon.
See, that's the French influence right there. Sandwiches with chicken. Haven't seen that in so long. So we crushed those sandwiches, and I must say, were they good?
Yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, they're really good.
It's weird. So at home, if you go to a food vendor, it's kind of like the lesser version of food. Like you expect to get a worse meal. But here, generally, from at least what I've experienced, the food vendors actually provide a better meal. Like I've been so happy. I got dinner last night at a vendor, and that in Chiang Mai and stuff. I don't know. I love the street food so far. So as I said earlier, we're venturing up the hill to the top of the mountain in like the middle of Luang Prabang. And we decided we'd hold off until the sun was about to set, and it's about to set in like 30 minutes. So here we go, we're climbing to the top to catch the sunset over the city. It already looks crazy. I think we got like a half hour walk ahead of us, I think. They ding you for everything, 20,000 kip. To come up, to walk up to the top of the mountain. Dang it! I don't think we're the only ones with this idea. Excuse me. It'd definitely be a bit more magical if there weren't so many people. So everyone's out here trying to get pictures of the sunset, but in reality, that's not the experience. It's just like 100 people on top of a small rock. Look at that. The landscape, but there's a million people just in the bottom. I mean, really beautiful view, but too crowded for me. If I were a hipster, which I'm not, this is too mainstream. It's an army of cameras. It seems like the sight more to see is everyone holding a camera taking a picture of the sun than the actual sun. We may have found a secret though, the other side. So while everyone's over there, around the other side, watching the sun, we're over here with like no one, but we have no sun. It's okay, that's still beautiful. So it seems to me as if we're gypped. I mean, we paid 20,000 kip for those tickets. No one's asked us for tickets. Dude, what are we doing with those tickets?
The lady at the bottom of the stairs asked for them.
Did she? Oh, shouldn't ask for mine. Never mind. I guess we did need them.
She asked, but...
Did she?
Yeah, I did show a dude.
Oh, I showed no one my ticket. I just walked by. All right, so we just got back from going up the mountain to the temple, and we're gonna call it a night. We're actually going out with Robert and Edmund. We're gonna have a fun night, and Chris is munching on some Oreos. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you all in another one.